All right, so Moonlight Cookie has received the new Crystal Jam, and here we go. There's a lot of talks about it right now, and I'm gonna see how it is. First, let's level up to 80 because apparently I did not level it up to 80. And here we go, Crystal Jam. Twinkling Starry Sky. The rally effect is going to be that debuff resist. Alright, so you get 7% upon entering battle. You gain extra 20% for 3 seconds when Moonlight Cookie uses her skill. Alright, I am not going to read all this. Alright, we're just going to go straight into the numbers here. Brilliant Starlight. Periodic damage is 10 ticks over 1.8 seconds. 25.5% damage per tick to cookies. And you do 1.5% of max HP. Alright. And then extra damage is 25%. That's the weakness debuff that we already had for her actual skill. Right? Sleep is going to be for 2.5 seconds. Drowsy. I believe that effect is already here, right? With her regular skill. Drowsy effect. Right here. Yep. Drowsy effect. Drowsy effect did increase though. From 15% to, it seems like right over here, 20%. All right, so movement and attack speed has been decreased by 20%. All right, and then Gleaming Moonlight is going to be periodic damage, 3 ticks over 0.9 seconds, and it's going to deal 32.5% of damage per tick, plus 2% of true damage proportional to max HP. And periodic damage to others that's not Cookie is going to be 255%. That's actually not bad. That's pretty good. All right. And then a Night Sky. Moonlight Cookie's amplified buff is 30%. Moonlight Cookie immune to sleep and drowsy. Moonlight Cookie self-healing is going to be 5.5% of attack when affected by sleep. So I believe the Brilliant Starlight is the one where she goes and shoots out all the stars. And then Gleaming Moonlight is the one where you do the light damage, like a beam of light comes upon the enemies. So it says cookies affected by moonlight will receive even greater damage, but there's nothing that really states that portion of things. All right. Oh, actually you have to do this. You have to get plus 10 in order to do that. Activates the Radiant Crescent. Extra damage to Gleaming Moonlight targets. It's going to be 103% of attack. Gleaming Moonlight damage resist bypass is 35%. Plus 20 is sends Falling Star upon up to 5 targets of Brilliant Starlight with the highest attack, dealing damage equal to 144% of attack. Skill damage bypass is 1.7% per each 1% of cooldown. Decrease with biscuits. Oh, it's with biscuits. Capped at 30%. Interesting. And the last one, plus 30. Augmented by the full moon's radiance, falling stars deal area damage. Falling star area damage is going to be 107.7% of attack. I feel like they made it so that you have to get these up. Like, it just feels like you have to get the skill up to be actually useful. I guess we'll find out.
A few moments later.
Man, just imagine this getting more yellow than this. Ay, bro. All right, let's try it out. Oh, yeah. I forgot there's the animation. That's insane animation, though. Holy crap. I mean, the animation itself, it looks beautiful. I agree. Okay, I gotta turn this off later, though. Okay. And it got rid of that HP shield, like, or the hit shield, like crazy fast. Boom! Oh my gosh. I mean, you gotta realize she is a, like, area damage dealer, right? So there is that. Being able to do that much damage as an area damage dealer is not bad. At least in the PvE aspect of things, right? PvE aspect of things. So there is that. Yeah, I guess we'll try it out first. I don't know. She is 5-star Ascension, so this is against the Wildberry comp. Oh, maybe I should try a 2-second Moonlight, huh? But yeah, we'll see. There's the sleep and the drowsy effect. All right. Okay, my Mystic Flower exploded. Oh, wait. Dude, Moonlight is gonna do some insane or it's gonna give insane stacks to Wildberry, bro. That actually is kind of scary. Because of the amount of hits Moonlight does. Oh yeah, dude. Way. Oh, wait, Wildberry's an insane counter to this. Because of the amount of hits that Wildberry does? Wait. Let's try upgrading it. Let's try upgrading to plus 10. Right? And then see if it works. And I think Stardust, dude. I think Stardust needs solid armors or something, bro. Or we'll just do a bunch of cooldown. Alright. We got it up to... Yep, we got it up to 10. Let's see if we can try and beat this one. I don't know. 2 seconds start again. And the debuff resist is higher now, right? 9.5 and then 20%. I'm afraid of the punch. Okay, Stardust survived though. Stardust survived this time. But our Mystic Flower is dead. Come on. Stardust dodge. Stardust dodge. Oh! Yo, we're doing it. We're doing it. The Stardust cooldown and Moonlight damage. We did it. Not bad, not bad. 12 million. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 12 million. And it's full cooldown. It is a 12 I mean it is a 2-second start, right? Plus 10, right? The moment you get to plus 10, you get the nice 35% damage resist bypass as well. So that is huge. That portion of it is absolutely massive. Let's see. Wolftail has a golden cheese comp. Let's go.
I shall light the path to victory.
Got a golden cheese comp here. Yeah, for sure the cooldown. I think the 2-second cooldown is actually really, really good. Because you get the sleep off right away. And then you follow it up right after with Mystic. It's actually really, really good. And then, of course, you have the natural dodges, too. So the thing is, you cannot sleep Mystic Flower. There is that side, right? You can't sleep Mystic Flower, especially if they don't have a safeguard on the team. There you go. 6 million damage. I mean, Dark Cacao is just insane. So there's that. But, like, the thing is, right? You're giving that weakness debuff to the enemy, and then you're just dodging, and you're giving that debuff resist as well. I think the debuff resist is actually really good against someone like Dark Cacao right now, someone like Frost Queen, someone like Mystic Flower. The debuff resist, especially when she uses her skill, and if she does spam it a lot, it's actually really good. All right, so before we completely end the review for Moonlight, let's try this team out. We're gonna try it with White Lily, and then we're gonna try it out with Frost Queen as well. All right, so let's try these out here. Ooh, White Lily, please stay alive. Oh, it's a Sea Fairy. It's a Sea Fairy Moonlight. But White Lily is just gonna do way more damage, man. Yeah, I think this team was testing out the thing. Yeah, I feel like we had the debuff resist. We had White Lily. I think White Lily, really using Moonlight again as like a support type, like debuffer, is how you should do it. Like White Lily's damage is so much better. All right, here we go. So Stardust, this is a good one because our Frost Queen will have curse protection already built in. And with the weakness debuff, we're just going to do so much more damage with Frost Queen. that stuff. Ooh, our screen did die here. But here we go, Moonlight. Moonlight is taking the sign of the star for us. And there you go. It's not bad. I would say, I mean, our Frost Queen did die a little early, and they do have the monocles, so that is a little downside. But I mean, like, again, I don't think Moonlight is terrible. I think Moonlight is viable, just needs some other synergies to come into play, but still a bit underwhelming. Right, underwhelming compared to the other Crystal Jams that we have seen. All right, here's my initial thoughts on Moonlight Cookie's Crystal Jam. I think it's pretty underwhelming. Do I think it's completely terrible, like flop? No, I don't think so. I think, yes, once you get it up to plus 10, it's pretty decent and all, especially with the damage resist bypass. And the biggest thing is the debuff resist and the amplify buff to herself. I think there's a lot of flaws though. Like a lot of people have mentioned it already. Self-healing doesn't work if you don't get affected by sleep, which I need right now. All right. Also, the damage is significantly underwhelming compared to all the other Crystal Jams that we have gotten. Frost Queen got a significant damage increase. Someone like Sea Fairy got a significant damage increase. Someone like Black Pearl also got a significant damage increase. Her damage is pretty underwhelming compared to the other Crystal Jams that we have gotten. Is she viable? I think she is viable. Is she going to be like, oh, broken? I don't think so. Of course, this is at plus 10, so this is the initial review right now, which is probably going to be where a lot of the players are going to be, right? Plus 10. I'll have to try it out with plus 15 to get all of the Ascension buffs. I'll have to try it out at plus 20 because plus 20 starts having this extra damage output right here. The Falling Stars. And then we have more damage resist bypass with cooldown decrease with, from Biscuits. When you have 20, you get a 65% damage resist bypass. All right, 65%. So that's a huge amount. And then once you have, right, once you have the plus 5-star Ascension, you have 7%. And then if you can get damage resist bypass on your Biscuit, that's even more. So we'll have to see how this takes place. But as of right now, plus 10, I'm going to say right now, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. I think it's very underwhelming. But if anything right now, I have been using Swift Chocolate for the entire run. 2-second start, 44.5% cooldown. I think that's the initial review, initial impression of the Crystal Jam at plus 10. I think it's not terrible. At least if you're thinking about using her as a main damage dealer, I don't think it's going to necessarily happen until you get plus 20. Of course, we'll have to check it out once that happens, but as of right now, that's going to be the review for plus 10 as of right now. Of course, this is first impression.